What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Listen, man, stop going out here and worshiping these leaders, man. Stop worshiping these leaders and become your own leader. Stop spending all of your time and energy worshiping leaders and worshiping people when you need to worship God. You need to focus on yourself and becoming the best leader you can become. Right? Yes, you need leaders in your life. You need masculine figures in your life so you can learn from them and so you can become a better man or a better woman, whatever it may be, right? But at the same time, you do not worship these people. You know what I'm saying? You worship the Most High. Stop worshiping humans. Stop worshiping people and focus on becoming the best leader you can become. Right? We spend so much time idolizing different people. Oh, I want to become just like him. I want to be him. I want to be him. I want to be him. No, become the best version of you. You can like certain attributes and certain characteristics that that individual has, and you can develop their habits. That's in alignment with your vision and in alignment with your best self. But to become that individual specifically, when God created you to become the best version of you and only you know what I mean? Like you were not created and put on this earth to become 2.0 of another human being, right? When I was in high school, for example, I love Steph Curry. Steph Curry is my favorite basketball player of all time. You know what I mean? And I tried so hard, cut my hair like him, tried to walk like him. You know what I'm saying? I wrote, I can do all things through Christ on my shoes. At the time, you know what I mean? I bought all the Steph Currys, what my parents did for me. You know what I mean? And I spent so much time trying to become Steph Curry. I didn't know who I was, right? Because I was worshiping a basketball player, a guy that doesn't know me, that doesn't even know I exist. And it's like, no, I can learn from him, right? He believes in God. He's a man of God. He's respectful. He's a man of vision. He believes in himself even when nobody believed in him. He saw himself as great even before he was great. And he kept working, he kept grinding, and look at him now. Greatest point guard of all time. The greatest shooter that ever lived. Because he put in the work. You know what I mean? And he stayed committed to himself. He stayed committed to his family. He stayed committed to God. He stayed committed to his goals, and he made it happen. The same thing with you. But at the time, I used to damn near worship him, bro. He was like my idol, right? There's a difference between having a role model and having an idol, bro. You can have a role model. Like my role model right now is Jeff Logan. That's my mentor. That's like a brother to me. But I don't want to become him. I want to be better. I want to become the best version of me. I look at his characteristics. I look at his habits. I look at how he carries himself, how he articulates himself, and I learn from that so I can become a better CEO, so I can become a better content creator, a better, husband, a better son, whatever it may be, a better friend. And I learn from him. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with your parents, bro. Your parents have good traits, they have bad traits. You take the bad traits, you learn from them, and you don't make those same mistakes. You take their good traits and you continue to add to it. So stop worshiping people, bro. Stop worshiping idols. Stop worshiping fucking celebrities. Stop doing all of that shit. Fuck that. Stop worshiping all these leaders, right? If somebody in your life is a leader, do not worship them. Learn from them. Learn from their mistakes. Learn from the things that they do good and adapt and continue to create your own identity, right? Create your own best version of you. Not to be 2.0 of someone else, but to become the best version of you and only you. I'm the best version of Matthew Joseph Rodriguez. I'm not Jeff Logan II. I'm not Steph Curry II. I'm me. You know what I mean? I'm the best version of me. I don't want to be like nobody else on this earth. I learn from different masculine men that I look up to, and I apply certain concepts and certain things that they do, certain habits, certain characteristics into my life so I can become successful, in my own journey. But I don't want to become them. I want to become the best version of me because I was created to become the best Matthew Rodriguez that I can become. Not the best Jeff Logan, not the best LeBron, not the best Steph fucking Curry. No, not the best version of me, and you the same way. If you have a basketball player that you look up to, learn from their habits. What are their characteristics? What are their habits? How do they communicate with different people? How do they, how do these men talk to their woman? Are they out here being promiscuous? Are they disciplined with their sexual energy? Are they going to practice? Are they training? Right? Not only their physical, but their mental. Are they disciplined? Like, what are these people doing? Right? And you learn from these individuals. Don't become them. Don't become the 2.0 of this individual. You can learn from them. You can take certain things that you like and add it and apply it to your life if it works for you and if it's in alignment with your energy and who the best version of you is. But don't become that person. Become the best version of you. You know what I mean? But we live in a society nowadays, and I did it too. Like I said, I'm not here to judge anybody who's watching this video who has done it or who is doing this right now. You got to stop worshiping these fucking idols. You got to stop worshiping these people. You have to stop. Because all you're going to do is at one point in life, you're never going to fulfill your purpose in life because you're going to spend so much time trying to fulfill somebody else's purpose, trying to become this individual and trying to live out their purpose that was given to them, right? That's not your purpose. Your purpose is not to become Steph Curry 2.0. Your purpose is to become the best version of you, the 1.0 version of you, so you can change, your entire bloodline, so you can elevate the bloodline, so you can elevate your family, so you can elevate your children, your grandchildren, whoever it may be, so you can elevate the people around you and change their lives. You know what I mean? That's why you were created. You were not created to become that person. So you got to stop worshiping them. You got to focus on worshiping God and focusing on yourself. When you focus on yourself, when you focus on bettering yourself as an individual, and you utilize and learn from the individuals that came before you. You learn from the individuals that you look up to, and you take on their good habits and you apply it to your life so you can become a better man or woman. That's entirely different. But if you're young right now, you're a young individual, even if you're older, stop worshiping people. Stop worshiping fucking celebrities. They're human. They're regular human beings. Yeah, treat them like they're gods. They're not. There's only one God. You know what I mean? And you can't be out here worshiping people like they God, celebrities like they human beings. They bleed like you. They use the bathroom like you. They drink water like you. They eat like you. They are just like you. Stop putting these people on the pedestal and feeling like, oh yeah, you're below them. No, you're not below them. You're at the same level. You know what I'm saying? You're at the same level. You have to view yourself as great. You have to view yourself as amazing, as abundant, as successful. Stop viewing other people as better than you or, they're superior to you. No, fuck that. No. There is no, a lot of people have that inferiority complex. Oh, I'm inferior to that individual because they have a certain amount of money, because they have a certain amount of status. No, they just have higher status. That doesn't make them a better human being than you. That doesn't make them more important than you. They just provide more value in that area, in that field. That's all. But they're not better than you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, focus on yourself. I spent so much time trying to focus on, trying to be better than other people and having this, this inferiority complex where I felt like I was inferior to someone else because they were my age doing better than me, rather than let me learn from him. What is he doing that I'm not? He's obviously doing something that I'm not if we're the same age and he's making 10 times more money than me. He's the same age as me, but he's making $10 million a year. How? How can I do the same thing? As opposed to, oh my God, he's better than me. Oh my God, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Oh my God. No. Stop walking around bundled up like an armadillo. Relax, calm down. Stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on your journey and your purpose. Stop, feeding your mind with the negativity of oh, yeah, well, this person's better than me. Or I'm inferior and they're superior to me. No, they're not. They're just like you. The only difference between you and that individual is the mindset, because everything starts in the mind. The reason why they're more successful than you, the reason why they're further along than you are, whether it's success or abundance, is two things. Because they have a different mindset than you and they think in terms of success because of the way that they think. And two, because they have a different journey than you, right? Maybe they were more focused than you for a certain amount of years. Maybe they worked harder than you during that time frame, during their journey. Maybe they started earlier than you and now their success came earlier, as opposed to during the time where they were locked in, you was out there clubbing, you was out there smoking, you was out there drinking, you was out there bullshitting, right? There's a lot of people who started their businesses in 2020. Now 2025 are making millions of dollars, as opposed to you from 2020 all the way to now 2025. You still have the same bad habits you did 5 years ago. Nothing has changed. So when you see somebody else who has been grinding for the past 5 years, whether it's in their career, their physique, their finances, everything in their life has improved and yours hasn't, you got to take into consideration that for the past 5 years, maybe you weren't putting in as much work as you thought you were. Maybe you were a little bit undisciplined as opposed to that individual. They were locked in. So while you were out there clubbing 2 a.m., 3 a.m., they was out working on their business. They was out there fulfilling orders, staying up late, working on their shit. They was at work grinding, getting to it. You know what I mean? So it's a mindset shift. It's a mindset difference too. Successful people and unsuccessful people think completely different. People who are in shape and people who are not in shape think completely different. That's why people who are in shape and not in shape have different physiques. They have different lifestyles. They have different levels of health. That's why somebody who is successful and unsuccessful have different levels of finances. Someone who's financially successful and someone who isn't, they have a mindset. They have a difference in their mindset when it comes to finances. One has wealth consciousness and one has poor consciousness. That's why they live different lifestyles. But when you shift your consciousness and you start thinking in terms of that best version of you, that wealth consciousness, that health consciousness, right? Then you start becoming that individual. But you won't be able to do that if you're worshiping other people. You won't be able to do that if you're trying to become someone else rather than becoming the best version of you. Be you. God created you to become you. The best version of who? You. Not 2.0, not 3.0, not 4.0 of that person. Fuck that. You're the best version of you. Become the best version of you. Focus on becoming the best version of you. Not him, not her, not they, not them. I don't give a fuck. You. That's it. Stop worshiping other people. Tap into that God within you. Go out there and take action. Inspire action. Stop making fucking excuses and make it happen. Get in the gym. Work on your business. Figure out your purpose. Train your mind, body, and spirit. Read. Educate yourself. Stop over consuming social media. Get the fuck off social media. Right? Stop binge watching TV. Stop eating unhealthy. Lock in right now at this very moment as soon as you get off this video. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. We back, baby.